The general disturbance, and the replay we have today is Boomer HE, and he's in the Fifi, the 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium Artillery, and we're on the south spawn of Ruinberg, and the battle starts. It's an encounter battle, and he's moving to get into cover. Obviously not a wise idea to stay open right at the start of this battle. You might get hit by the enemy, at least if they find out where you are. Okay, there's a Lux turned up at the centre. He's extending his aim, not using right hand mouse key, not yet. That's a technique that I'll teach in the training sessions. He fires at T-3485, gets a shot in and hits it. 85 hit points. Okay, he's still moving, so he hasn't tracked it yet. Rounds out. Another hit, and this time he's tracked it. He's definitely tracked it. He got 129 on that hit. Okay, but he's following the looks. No, he's not. He can't see where the T-3485 was. Okay, switched to a KV-85 in the city. He's used his T key, indicating his target. That's good. That tells everyone what he's after. And there's another Arty firing at that same target. He fires. And it's a direct hit on the rear of the KV-85. That's tracked him. He's burned his repair kit. Okay, he's reloaded. Rounds out. Another direct hit, and it tracks him again. So he's not going to be moving now. And he's killed. He's taken out by the T-3485. Okay, switch back to this T-3485 he hit earlier. He's come into sight, and there's a targeting key. Somebody's asked for assistance. He fires around. It misses. Falls short. That T-3485 is backing away. And he's been killed. He's been taken out by the T-82 HMC on Boomer's team. Okay, he's been spotted. His sixth sense went off. He needs to move, otherwise he'll get counter-batteried fairly quickly. Always wise decision. The moment... yeah, there's the explosion. Somebody was looking, saw that he'd been revealed and aimed at him straight away. He needs to find cover. Needs to find a new position to fire from. Now there is a position further down here. If you get a little past these buildings, there's a spot that will enable you to fire on the centre of town, as well as further up, and we can see a bishop just off to his left. Position here in this bush here will enable you to fire on quite a few positions further to the north. The only problem is that the enemy appears to have broken through in the village. They've seized the village, and they should be turning up here very shortly, so he needs to consider about moving again if he can, and to another safe place in K1 and K2. He's having a look at that SU-85 at the other end of the road. Yep, an enemy's been spotted. It's behind him. He's moving. It's a Chaffee. It's coming towards him. He needs to get round quickly because he might have to face that Chaffee head on. The Chaffee's coming towards him. He's aiming, getting ready for the shotgun. He's been seen. They know where he is. He has to keep moving to stop the Arty from getting at him. So he's decided to go after the Chaffee directly. Aims and shotguns the Chaffee right in the face. And a Lux rams him up the posterior and dies as well. And he's reloaded, and he fires at the Sav and kills the Sav too. That's 3 tanks in about 5 seconds. Oh my god, that was hectic. He's into cover again now, so the enemy Arty can't fire at him, but he's just killed 3 tanks in a very few seconds, and effectively that's it. The battle's almost over because the rest of the team have cleaned up. He killed 3 of them, but oh my god, this is a fast replay. There's only one enemy left to kill, and that's the AMX 105 AM. And we don't know where he is, but he's a fast... oh, he's been spotted. He's on this side of the map. And he's been killed by the Chaffee on Boomer's team. What a battle. That was incredible. I've never seen that happen before, where he gets assaulted by 3 tanks almost simultaneously and takes all of them out. What a game. Unfortunately, it was only a Class 2. Should have been higher, I think, because what he did was next to heroic. A bruiser medal. He got the cold-blooded medal. Now, this is one that you don't often get, but it's a medal that comes to an Arty who kills 2 enemy light tanks at distance of less than 100 meters, and that's usually when by shotgun and when they're attacking you. So you normally receive some damage, and he gets the rock solid medal. Now this is another unusual one where he actually kills an enemy vehicle by ramming and survives. And of course he got that because the looks rammed him up the posterior and died in the process. You should never ram an Arty with a light tank. You don't know how strong they are, and you should never ram a Fifi because they're actually a heavy tank. It's a heavy tank in disguise. A light tank can't survive a ram against a heavy tank unless that heavy tank's on very, very few hit points. Let's have a look at the team scores. He's second in amount of damage done, 980. He scored 3 kills, which puts him second in the table there. And he's second in the table for XP earned. At base XP is 647. We look at the detailed report. He fired 8 shots, only 8 shots. 6 were direct hits, 6 penetrations. So that's 75%. He did no splash damage. He did damage of 980. 492 of that was at a distance of more than 300 meters. So the rest of that was those tanks that assaulted him in that little courtyard. Damage block was 110. He did receive 1 hit, and it was a non-penetration. That was probably the splash that happened nearby. The enemy vehicle's damage was 5. He destroyed 3. Damage due to his assistance was 242. He has a premium account. He earned 32,378 credits. After deductions for auto repair and ammunition, he walks away with 31,316 credits. That's a decent score in any Arty's books. He received the base XP of 971, add on the personal missions payout of 486, and a bonus for a premium vehicle of 388, and he takes away 1,845 XP. Now, that was a really, really fast battle. I think if you look at the battle duration, was only 4 minutes 8 seconds. And it was very, very hectic. And I think it helped that Boomer did the right thing. He moved away from, once he was seen, he moved to a position from which he could fire on the enemy. But the moment he was assaulted and saw that the enemy was there, he went in and he deliberately shotgunned that Chaffee right in the face. And after that, all the others died as a byproduct of trying to assault him from 2 directions at once, which failed. So well done, Boomer. Great replay. Really enjoyed it. And I will recommend that people give this one a like. And please subscribe to our channel. And see you in the next one. Cheers.